Really important against all these EG heroes. There's so much control for them. We get ourselves onto the map here for game 2, though. And TSM racking up their first victory of the group stage. And looking good against EG in game 1. Already out there grabbing some watchers. A little bit sad we haven't seen the continuation of the strategy, right? Radiant going to the top twin gate, camping on the high ground, waiting for people to come. Now it seems like we're just going to our side of the map. Radiant go bottom, Dire go top. I'll look to collect up the bounty runes early on, get the wards down as fast as possible.
You seem very disappointed by those decisions that are not fighting level 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I want the 5v5. Level 1 clash. First blood straight off the bat. Otherwise, I'm itching, you know, I'm waiting for it. Where's first blood going to happen? Is it this lane? Is it that lane? It's always my least favorite, my least favorite patches are the ones where we have the 8-minute first bloods. Just waiting for something to happen. Those games, I think back when we had people buying headdress in both side lanes, just sustaining and regenning. Chen and Io keeping everybody alive. None of that. Go for nukes, go for damage, go for kills.
The battle begins.
Oh, bounty rune down bottom. It's Whitemon Bounty Hunter. I'll live up to his name and grab one of them.
Not sure how much he's going to be able to provide in the laning stage as a position 5 bounty. Will soak up the damage. I don't know. I would still prefer if this is like clockwork position 5 or something that goes in undying. I think securing the lane is going to be much easier for now. It's going to be a try lane. Maybe they try to get a kill. White one. Never mind. He's going to the top lane. Same goes for Ahri. Using the twin gates.
Okay. Well, if they pop up towards top, laning with Kasane.
Invis might run out. He might not be able to get the first stun.
Ah,
I got it.
He lands
And another one.
Second stun incoming.
Another
Connected
grenade.
on the Slark, and there we go. First blood for TSM. Beautifully done. Very well timed.
This was so close. Like, literally 0.2 seconds, and he would not land the stun. Wouldn't be able to catch him.
A difficult start for Pakaz. In that Broodmother lane. Already dying the once. So now Bounty Hunter, yeah, goes back down towards bottom. Given a little bit of breathing room there for the Doom and the Monkey King to drag waves, control things up. So Tomato out in the open a little bit here. Could be susceptible to this Monkey King getting on top of him, but they've cut the tree down. And Whitemon finding the monkey. Matthew in trouble. The ghosts come out of Muerta, fear him up, and down he goes.
I know you said it, I gotta say it one more time. Muerta is such a well-designed hero. The way she looks, the spells that she has, it's so insanely good. Animations and everything, when she procs the gunslinger, uses 2 of those guns, it's so nice. And just the second ability, the calling, it's like, oh, do I want to stay inside, or do I want to try to get out, get hit by a ghost, get silenced?
Yeah, I mean, the soundscape of Dota 2 as well. Everything sounds so good. You can feel yourself in the game. I mean, think back to the days when we weren't even allowed to have the Ursa cowboy hat.
Not allowed.
Doesn't fit with the game's aesthetics. Now we've got some real beautiful sounds and cosmetics all around. See Smile taking a bit of a beating there in the mid lane. A couple of CS behind and dropping low on regen. Desperately in need of a bit of help or a refill. Some kind of rune to top up his bottle. As Whitemon tracks back onto Matthew and Whisper. Trying to get the vision going there as the Monkey King. De-walled the Observer. This means the Janada comes into play though as Whitemon starts grabbing the cash back from the Doom.
Matthew jumping on the trees. He's cutting things out. This is such a Matthew hero. Picks up bounty. Like at 3-minute mark, you need to like try to pick up bounty. Maybe it's not as important because he's playing monkey, so he can jump on the trees. You need to pick up the Lotus. One thing I noticed is we don't see as many stacks. Like you need to have presence in the lane. Go for the stuff on the map. Boundless.
Jump on Whitemon. Bit of chip damage there. Goes back in with the help of the calling. They're trying to bring down Whisper, but Whitemon stuck around too long against these 2 brawling melee heroes. Do you know if Devour is reliable or unreliable gold?
Reliable.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how this, Janada versus Devour is going to work out. Janada stealing the unreliable. So Whisper going to be spending his money as quickly as he possibly can to get rid of it. Bottom rune guarded up by the bounty hunter. See Smile blinks right on top of him, bottles up the water rune, and Matthew's here to help out as well. Boundless and a sentry, not really able to kill off the bounty hunter just yet. See Smile didn't want to expend too much. And Kasane getting glimpsed up top. Again, not a kill attempt, just trying to irritate the Broodmother, stop her dragging this wave as successfully as she would have wanted to. So it will meet a little closer to that dire tier 1.
We're gonna pain, mid lane. And same CS as Storm Spirit. Puts a third point in Shadow Strike. Bryle now in trouble. Let's see C-Smile if he wants to dive. There is still a couple of Magic 1 charges available. Fairy Fire with another Shadow Strike. Bryle could potentially drop.
It's so scary into a Storm Vortex and level 2 Remnant though. And Broodmother dying up top. Hakaz and Panda get on top of him. And a jump forward. Primal Spring slows down Ari. And Pakaz, a couple more hits here. Should be able to finish off the Rubik and get that Agi stack. Down he goes. So 2 permanent Agi for Pakaz. While in mid lane, that fight continues. Looks like Bryle was able to regen up just enough to continue fighting along with this C-Smile Queen of Pain.
Good start for Pakaz in the top lane. Oh no, they're getting him stunned, and another stun.
And the damage comes, but not fast enough. Pakaz pounces away. Couldn't really finish him off there. Second kill on the slot could have been huge.
Muerta's is the big winner so far off the laning stage. Same goes for Doom.
Oh, that's a longer TP. Taken out by Matthew and C-Small in the mid lane. These lanes are real scrappy. Everyone's fighting and getting involved early on. Whitemon's back up top, bullying Pakaz. Nowhere near level 6 yet on the slog, so won't have that innate regen back. But they've got a catch on Whitemon in the turnaround play, thanks to Panda and his sentry runes. Sentry wards.
As long as they're getting the kills in this lane, Kasane might be in trouble now. Oh no, just got enough mana for a glimpse. Pakaz, no pounce for a couple of seconds.
I've got a telekinesis into turnaround from Kasane. Trying to bring down the slog. He's close to death. Pounce away, but the Rubik's hit. Oh, not enough. He toggled into strength treads and he was just tanky enough to withstand it. And now TPing back up top is the bounty hunter, as Matthew is lurking around here waiting for the 7-minute marker. Lacoste, what happens at 7 minutes?
XP. Let's see if anyone's gonna invade EG side of the map. Take this.
Dead. Yeah, he is.
He's so greedy. Did not want to go back. Instead, he decided to pick up Lotus. Has one shared Tango. Kasane is also extremely difficult to kill. First Doom being popped by Whisper, and he's getting the kill. Again,
things are getting
Whisper.
messy.
Another solo kill.
Hey, you're saying the big winner was Muerta, and you weren't wrong, but now Doom picking up all the pieces as Kasane getting jumped again top. Connectfield held her in just long enough for Matthew and Pakaz to get there with the damage. Whitemon unable to really accomplish anything after the first 5 minutes where he was very impactful, very annoying. But now you feel the weakness of that bounty hunter. If he's not the aggressor, you don't really have turnaround potential. While Whisper down at bottom, going to devour up some creep, but caught out here by Bryle and Tomato. The Storm and Muerta right on top of the Doom, fearing him up, sending him off to the left-hand side, while C-Smile just here to chuck some daggers at Bryle.
So efficiency, pulling this flag bearer creep, getting extra gold for 2 people. And another kill. Pakaz gets another one. 5 permanent agility, 8 minutes into the game. I don't think you can ask for a better start. This is a fighting hero after all.
Yeah, and very quickly picking things up. Echo Saber, honestly not that far away now. Panda getting lifted around by Ari. Matthew's arrival might cause problems for TSM. They do lose the Disruptor, but C-Smile still thinking about how he wants to enter this fight and decides that actually leaving it is going to be more effective. This leaves Pakaz in a 1v1 straight up against the Broodmother. They glyph the creep wave, so Pakaz was standing there hitting creeps, not taking any of them down. Standing and stealing stats, fighting in with level 6 hit. He's able to scurry away, but Ari is here with a nuke damage, and yeah, Pakaz really overstepping his bounds in a lot of these scenarios. While C-Smile and Matthew, a backstab with a big boundless strike. Aim for Whitemon and Ari, the two supports, are easy pickings here for EG, but they'll lose out on this Monkey King. A trade out by Brawl. A Sonic Wave is thrown. Kasane about to die. C-Smile low, and in comes the call.
Comes Muerta.
Tomato is here. Muerta arrives. We're going to have so many lives claimed by the Ghost Lady as Panda pops the magic wand, but Brawl has a little bit more mana left up his sleeve. Doesn't want to go for the dive, though. And a glimpse back, keeping Panda alive, even as he's being body blocked.
Spiderling.
Got him, Spiderling.
It's so tiny, but it's doing the job. Ooh, almost hits him with the ricochet.
So in the end, what happened?
Oh, because
The 3 for 4 now into more Tomato. Yeah, getting found out, but the glimpse back will put a close to the Muerta. Dooming up the storm. Whisper once in, diving deeper and deeper. Oh, can they deny the storm? No, they can't. Ari will instead claim the life of the Disruptor. Stolen Dark Pack, trying to dispel whatever he can off. But Pakaz and Whisper under this tier 1. Not feeling too afraid to get another bonus Agi stack here for the Slark. Ari's making them work for it. Buying a little bit of time for himself. And Pakaz actually doesn't want to dive in any deeper. A little afraid.
He's
of
too
what's
afraid.
coming.
Died already 3 times, but this is the type of a game that I want to see. Chaotic, fights all the time. Whisper will TP back to bottom lane. Finishing off Vanguard, going into Guardian Greaves. Tanking things up. Yeah, I'm not sure if they can get a kill here. Doom a bit too tanky. Holding on to Healing Lotus as well. Panda, ready to go. Glimpses available.
Drag back the Broodmother. Into that Static Storm and field, but she's pretty tanky. Double Wraithband, Strength Treads, juking around in the tree line, but eventually the Scream going to give away the position of Kasane. Just goes back in for a couple more creeps. So the past couple of minutes, we've had, I don't know, 15 deaths or something that's ridiculous. First fight top was a 3 for 4 trade favoring TSM, and then a 4 for 1, and now another kill for EG. A 4K lead emerging for the South American team as they move into mid. TSM do snipe out Matthew's Monkey King. It's just back and forth. Bouncing from one side of the map to the other.
This is going to be a tower for EG. It's not going to be contested. They can still defend their tier 1 tower. They're going to pop the glyph, get some value from the mid lane. They can easily rotate Pakaz. Having Echo Saber already, 11 minutes into the game, holding the bracelet, having extra magic resistance. Ryle.
Trying to control up the Slark. He does have his ulti available. And Pakaz needs a bit of backup here as the boundless strike. He clips Ari, but not the storm. So Brawl able to stand and fight. Needs the ball away from this. Pakaz gets the kill. Take down and Whitemon as well. Oh, Pakaz with a double kill. Stealing all those stats. Really working out for him. The Broodmother was trying to get in from behind. But C-Smile and Matthew, looks like they've got her number. Glimpsing the Kasane Brood back into Pakaz for a triple kill.
Yeah, you can't ask for anything better. Having Occult Bracelet, providing him with extra 4 attributes, so that's 100 HP, 98 HP to be precise, and 88. And also having 10% magic resistance, switching power strides to strength, manages to get the kill. For example, if he did not have permanent agility stolen from the laning stage, he would maybe not have enough damage to get those kills. This changes things a lot. Slark just brought Blades of Alacrity. I said that it was, what, 11-minute?
Echo Saber, yeah.
Plus Echo Saber, yeah. He's gonna have his Aghanim Scepter in the next 2 minutes or so.
It's ridiculous. Skyrocketing in net worth. Very quick off the mark, Pakaz. Honestly, like laning stage, the way the first 10 minutes have gone, I feel like sloppy was maybe something we felt about Pakaz. A couple of weird deaths, but getting all of these kills more than makes up for it. This game is getting so chaotic. I'm losing my words. I can't speak properly. I'm looking at these fights, thinking, oh, what's going on? Pakaz is being scouted by Whitemon and Ari. Lifted up, no Dark Pact for a second, but he's tanky enough with the Echo Saber, while Sonic Wave and the takedown on Braille nicely Pivoted there by EG to find the storm, and a long glimpse back in on Kasane. TSM getting picked apart. Evil Geniuses finding every kill they need. Amassing a 6k lead. And looking for tier 1 towers now.
They're in full control of this game. Controlling the vision. Ari still needs to be careful. C-Smile, he's chasing. Lands down an observer ward. Tomato getting glimpsed back. This is now 4 versus 5.
Brawl is in. On towards Panda. The calling's dropped, the fear is there, and Brawl ball lightning back onto Disruptor. Panda still being focused, but here comes C-Smile and Whisper dooming up the storm. They get the kill on Panda, sure, but Brawl gonna lose his life for this as they leash up and pounce the Brood. The core heroes of TSM paying dearly for the aggression they've tried to play with. Kasane daggered, killed, a bound strike and a jump again. Picard will look for the Rubik takedown, but he pounces back to high ground. Still dead to C-Small, scream, and now Muerta under the tier 3 tower. Destroyed, sent back to the grave. C-Small blinks away, and Picard's with a huge team fight for him and Chris Lock. Ultra kill for the Queen of Pain, and massive agi stacks for the Slog.
It's getting out of control. They're diving underneath the tier 3 towers. C-Smile, I'd love to pick up Orchid against the Storm Spirit, against Muerta. You know that they're going to not have BKBs for a very long time. So this is going to be an item that's going to destroy Storm Spirit. Every single time he jumps in, he's going to get either doomed, glimpse, static storm, leashed by the Slark, who does have Aghanim Scepter being delivered to him as we speak.
Jeez. A nutty game for the Slark. I mean, top 3 net worth, all dire cores now, and Doom, nice Whisper, very farmed. As EG, they're eyeing up bottom lane. Bryle is out in the open. Static Storm has caught him, and they've got to bound the strike to stun him. C-Smile wants that additional little bit of silence just to make sure, and they can finish him off. Just how quickly they pivot from one side of the map. They're fighting top by the Wisdom Rune. They're back down at bottom through the Twin Gates. And it's only 15 minutes in.
Slark is not really afraid of these heroes. They don't have instant silence. They have stun. Pakaz pretending to be AFK. Like, go for me. Might pay here if Whitemon gets a stun.
Oh, the Pounce catches the bounty, but he gets off his ulti on Slark. Barely surviving. Turns to fight. He dodges that. A big gun hit in from the Muerta. But it looks like Pakaz still going to be falling here. A kill streak grabbed by Tomato. And TSM, they come in, they strike while they can.
He overstayed his welcome, pretending that he's not there. But the rest of the team comes. Long duration stun from Bounty Hunter, 1.4 seconds. And now in trouble.
Rubik getting pummeled by C-Smile. As Panda will finally die in the end. They drop the Doom on Muerta though. Monkey King, Whisper, chasing in. C-Smile blinks forward aggressively. Brawl will drag him back with the Vortex, but they've got the Greaves to try and heal him. Not enough to save him, though. Tomato still dies to Whisper, but Matthew and this Whisper Doom unable to fight against Kasane, Whitemon, and Bryle, who have got a lot left to give. He tries to heal back up, and Whisper goes back in, wanting a bonus takedown on Whitemon, and he'll find it with a score.
Storm's out of mana because he's chasing. Does have double pounce available. Bryle's definitely dead.
Oh, he sure is. A triple for Whisper in the end, and another stack for Pakaz. And another fight recap that we've got to open up and scratch our heads wondering what exactly went down.
We have, what, 31 plus 15, 46 kills in 17 minutes. It's kind of hard to keep track on everything when game goes chaotic like this. Roshan, it's also Tormentor spawning in 2.5 minutes. Doom, Guardian Greaves, Pipe, Vanguard available. Going into Octarine Core next. Also providing aura for his team. Extra 3 coming out from the toughness aura from this Whelming Ripper.
Tomato needs to get his farm on. Dragonlance Maelstrom, good starts to the build. Needs to pick up the pace though. And Bryle, he's found a catch on Panda, but they've missed the shot. Doesn't get the fear, the heal, the hurricane. Trying to drag Panda away. Still killed off, but in comes Pakaz. Slark ready to fight with Matthew lurking in the background. Lifted up, opening things for C-Smile to get involved in the team fight, but plenty of heals for TSM as well. Popping out the Greaves, but leaving Whitemon for dead. No way
They
can
want
save him from the
Tomato.
wolves.
Whisper.
Oh, Tomato. No, they can't. They go for Ari. Take down the Rubik instead. They were looking for it, though. And now they've got eyes set on Kasane. Broodmother evacuates the top lane.
Much more difficult game for Kasane this time around. Playing into Slark, but mostly Disruptor from the laning stage. He shows himself. One glimpse. Goes back to his original position. And then Slark finishes off the job. And you can see that 19 minutes into the game, Pakaz thinking about getting the Fusel Blade just to have that extra damage, mana burn. And it's also a setup for your pounds if you don't feel too comfortable just trying to land it.
You're going to pounce straight on. Doesn't land it on Ari, but the second one. Maybe try to connect on the Rubik. Just a bit of poking here from EG. No hard committal as they take down the tier 2. They've forced TSM to group up here. Panda might be a little bit too far forward, but again, that shot off the mark from Huerta. And the Tormentor spawns in 20 seconds, right?
Yep. Seems like EG wants to steal their Tormentor, get the shard for somebody. They have enough sustain. This Pipe of Insight providing them extra magic resistance aura. Tormentor deals 70% of the damage, returned as magical damage.
See? Hello. Two-man boundless. Silence on Storm, they find the bounty. They don't go for Bryle, he's a little too close to his tier 3 for EG to go diving. Back to the Tormentor they head, steal this away, but TSM they're in. Bryle zips forward, looking to see Smart, but the Static Storm is a good one from Panda. Trapping them both inside, the stolen one, not going to do a whole lot here. Ari tries his best, but Storm Spirit dead, and a glimpse of Kasane will drag the Broodmother back in, but the Hurricane play, they just keep displacing Kasane over and over again to allow that damage to flow from the rest of EG. A couple more kills, and back to the Tormentor they go.
Matthew has more farm than Bryle at this point.
Oh.
Mage Slayer to reduce the damage coming out from these spellcasters, and also the Fusel Blade being delivered to him as we speak. Seems like Panda is also having a blast of a game. Glimmer Cape going into drums next. Slark also changed his item build now that Monkey picked up the Fusel Blade. He's just feeding
Yeah.
on Bounty Hunter.
Give me those stats.
17 permanent agility, 28 essence shift, stealing 84 agi.
Beautiful stuff. Yeah, it's these kind of games where you start to look for the silver lining for TSM. And they've got Bounty Hunter, they've got Track, the ability to maybe come back and rack up a bit more gold is available to them. But the way
I don't
these
want to
team
be a
fights have been
downer,
going,
Gary. Not sure that's possible. Like, they need to overextend heavily in terms of scaling. This position 5 bounty doesn't really do much. Broodmother, as we said, doesn't play well from behind. It needs to be Huerta. You can easily take her out with one Doom. She's out of the fight. Right now, Tomatoes underneath the vision. The rest of EG members
Dire's top tower is
are
under
playing the bottom part of the map. Want to secure the tier 2 tower there. Take the outpost. They just did that.
Yeah, no Roshan attempt just yet, right? First, Roche is still in his pit. Down in the bottom right corner for the next 3 minutes until he migrates.
under attack.
I see a DD rune spawning in the bottom rune spot, though. Could be big for Pakaz if he wanders over there. While the rest of EG, traversing up towards top, the dust did hit the Bounty Hunter, so they've got the vision they need to glimpse him. Maneuvering back into the waiting hands of Sea Smile for yet another kill on this Queen of Pain.
Dire's
Kasane farming pretty deep, while Whisper and Pakaz in the bottom jungle sticking around. Bryle zips on to the Doom. Whisper faking out the TP. Static Storm dropped on him with a calling. Some good silences here from Ari and Tomato, but the Doom on the Storm just shuts him out completely. No chance for Bryle to play, and Whisper far too tanky to kill. Tomato struggling inside the Wukongs now. Boundless Strike stunned him up, slowed to a crawl. Pops his BKB to try and fight, but Pakaz is coming back in for round number 24. Back on to the Muerta. A few more hits will take down Tomato, and Pakaz, he is just unstoppable on this Slark now.
Whisper standing there, not giving damn. He disassembled his Vanguard, made Octarine Core plus Pipe from it. You can see him dropping down to like 40% HP, then uses Guardian Greaves plus Pipe, literally back to full HP. They can't really touch them at the moment. I like the theory craft how a team can come back into a game
But
with certain item. You feel like there's butt coming,
yeah, a big one.
but it's not gonna be possible this game. It's just a matter of time. Even with like a stolen static storm into, there's no combo. Like there isn't that pull back, toss back. That they don't have tiny. They don't have like spear to combine with telekinesis. It's just way too difficult because now he is chasing.
With his glimpse, this hurricane, and Picard's going basically into the fountain, harassing TSM all the way into the well. And this is one of those games where even if you think, you know, down the line, think about late game, how things are going to go, you're going to be contending with AoE Doom, AoE Refresher Doom potentially from Whisper. And that's where the Muerta and the Storm really struggle. We'll give it another shot though. Storm Spirit trying to hide in the trees, wait for his moment to strike, but Static Storm, the silence is connected for 30, no buyback, and TSM cowering in their fountain.
Bryle died 10 times, Bounty did 13 in this game. There's just been victims of EG and their aggression. First set of barracks done. Double damage on Queen of Pain about to expire, but they do have more than enough right clicks to bring down those barracks and close out the game.
It's only 25 minutes in. Yeah, and it feels like it's much further along. The games we had in the last patch, a lot of teams couldn't close things out even with massive leads. And here we have EG knowing they are dominating as Rubik is picked off by Picard. Bryle giving it another shot, but stuck inside the Wukongs. Boundless struck, dead to the Sonic Wave. White Mon and Tomato circling the drain right now. And Kasane's Broodmother just going to go down to bottom, try and clear out some creeps. Bryle says it's over. When it's done, we'll call the G's. A final doom and items dropped by Tomato. Giving up in the bitter end as EG will tie things up with a 1-1 against TSM.
Ooh, the way this game started, they killed Pakaz with Bounty Hunter. It was a cool move. We're going to see